That's an interesting comment considering I'm not considered white in the United States. But I would like to say something close to that. I was in an older couple's house, like maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, right? And they were taking ballroom dancing, and they were taking specifically the Argentine tango. And I said to them, I said, hey, did you know that the Argentine tango actually comes from people of African descent, African slaves in Argentina? And the wife and him, they just looked at me with a pause in their face. And I said, yeah, that's true. What happened is that the Argentine tango changed because after World War II, many Germans and Italians went to Argentina trying to get away from, the war crimes that they were doing and stuff like that. Still looked at me with a blank face. So I looked at them and said, hey, did you know that the Colombian cumbia actually comes from Africa, comes from West Africa, from Ghana? It's called cumbe. And the wife looks at me and she's Puerto Rican, by the way. All right. So she's Puerto Rican. She's New York Rican, not even Puerto Rican from the island. And she looks at me and she says, that's fine, but you need to stop trying to be black. And I said, but I'm not white. And she goes, but you're white. I said, no, I am Colombian. And she goes, but you look white. I said, no, I am Colombian. And then she does the next thing and closes her eyes and she says, I bet your birth certificate says that you're Caucasian. I said, no, my birth certificate doesn't say I'm Caucasian. Closing my eyes and doing the next thing to her again. Because if you look at birth certificates in Colombia, there is no section for race. So I hate to tell you this, but I'm not white. And if you do consider me white, please tell your little buddies in ICE to stop trying to jail people and basically detain them and deport them based upon the skin color, because I've been told many times that I'm not white. So I don't know. You tell me. I'm Colombian. Viva la Gran Colombia, parce.